And we're back again to continue the season. Well, it's an away game. Again, I don't remember what team. Like the next two or three games are away. I think we come back home after that. It's good. I'll play at my stadium. Alright, I got to work on Paul Brown. I still call it Paul Brown, I don't give a fuck. Pay for Paul Brown, whatever. You get the point. You got the dog in you.
Missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this J. I never change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep all of this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry comes in the front lines. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on my mind. Keep with a rip. Don't want to talk if it ain't about the dip. But it ain't for me real quick. Ain't gon' stop till my net worth millions. Going to school, I drop down. They try to read when I drive with a top down. Get me on stage, I rock out. Every day money can't break, no timeouts. Change them quick, they signed already. Tryna hear my line out. Thinking I'm come find out 1v1, you dust like a wideout. Studio been my hideout. Can't shed tears, mama ain't no cry now. On me, gotta blind out. Get in the team, gotta pass your tryouts.
Yeah, fucking Bengals. Yeah, we're going up. Fucking Bengals, we're going. Nah. Fly, Eagles, fly. Don't worry. I'm getting the fucking center. Dude.
Gotta watch my wrist, that's classy. I'm a doctor, she nasty. Then about she me. My mama proud she had me. Can't let nobody surpass me. I moved to the back like an athlete. Got a little buzz, but these zippers don't chance me. Just take a look at my rap sheet. Independent, many can't stand me. Won't stop till I got me.
Probably 3 games today.
I ain't never had me, no plan B. Look at me now, got a problem, get at me. Like,
whatever.
I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff.
This is music in game.
I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper. Surrounded by family, I'm not with other people. They say I got my pop's demeanor and mother's features. The garden's still private as ever. The gang thriving together. Your boys striving to beat them.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. We'll get a look at Joe Burrow. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Bengals and the Titans coming up next.
By doing something very simple.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week
is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too.
Hey.
It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
Here we go. Quickly to the air is Burrow. This one caught downfield by Higgins.
Shit on.
Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Well, the Titans ready to take over on offense for the first time, and it is the now 35-year-old Ryan Tannehill who leads them out in his 12th NFL campaign.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
There for the sack, B.J. Hill. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first-play sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now.
Sam Edge 3.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. A run with a fullback. It's Ben Mason. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
I'm not sure how much I really love that call. It almost seems like a little bit of a give up there. But maybe what they were thinking is, we've got a chance to pop one. They think we're just going to give up here, hand it to the big man, and maybe he can get through. Sometimes there's a little bit of courage in play calling that maybe we don't give enough credit.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Fuck, I didn't even pick a play.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A gain of 32 that time.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
Do a run. Inside zone.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Didn't hustling to catch up. That's fucking funny.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 60. And the Bengals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. So that's now.
Be right back. I'm just trying to get a fucking towel real quick. Paper towel. Alright, good. Rag. Alrighty, just wipe something up.
Touchdowns for him on the year. He's into double figures, and we're not even to the halfway point of the season yet.
Partner, doesn't it speak to how well he works with this offensive line? And they know he doesn't need a giant alley to run through. He just needs a little seam. And he's so good at being patient, waiting for things to develop, and then accelerating when it does appear.
But
after the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. The NFL's active leader in rush yards, Derrick Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 22 carries, 104 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Pressure, and he's
fucking drop him, dude. Don't let him fucking.
Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason
keep it up,
working
dude.
on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Here's Jones on the return. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go.
Yeah.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow looking deep here for Chase. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Die right there, motherfucker. Yeah. Fucking knock my chair. You gonna hike the ball?
Second and 10 now, Burrow. He's going to take another shot here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And now it's third down. You talk about this Titan defense. Well, they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
-26. Holy shit.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession.
Yeah.
As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Being chased out, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Tannehill. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong,
that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them.
Poke. So what I'll do is...
And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down,
I guess you can compare that. I don't know. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry.
Need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
Bet, dude.
Yo!
It's caught inside the 20.
Let's fucking go.
So just like that,
Yeah!
operate from the red zone now on first down. And now what's this?
Throw it! What are you doing?
He'll throw it.
Oh.
And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
I absolutely love that play call there. They just came off of a big play. They've got momentum in their direction, and they come back and take the shot at the end zone. Just unable to complete it, but I love their aggressiveness.
And you feel like the defense, a sigh of relief, could have been back-to-back really big
You
plays.
fuck! Why did you take...
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Aw, Chase out here making plays, boy. Fuck you talking about? Come on, Mixon, run that boy.
Here we go.
Damn.
They run for it with Mixon.
All the way in.
And he'll take this
All the way in.
for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 2
Dude,
in the
I
game,
had
and
the
now
Titans
11
negative
on the year.
yards.
And the Bengals are able to add on to their first half lead.
They were negative
You get down
36
this deep,
yards
Charles,
by
you
the
hate
end
to
of the
settle
first
for a
quarter.
field goal. They
No, they
roll the
weren't.
dice
Yeah.
on 4th down. Really just hoping to get that first, but as it
Dude,
turns out, they take it all
at
the way
one
to the
point
end
they
zone.
were at
You
the
mentioned that they took a little
fucking
bit of a
line, like
gamble
about to
there.
get
Think about
touchback.
it this way. Most teams throw the ball in this situation in the NFL, so they really gamble with a running play, and boy, did it pay off. Pay dirt.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
And 29-0.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it all culminated in the touchdown.
What Madden is it,
coming
24?
from Joe Mixon.
Yep. I don't know what people are talking about, saying that there's a bunch of bugs, because I've yet to have a single bug, and the players
After the
actually
touchdown,
catch the
McPherson
ball
on to kick this one away.
and not just watch it bounce out of their fucking hands.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Well, that's good.
Here's Tennessee,
Because that would
ready to
piss
begin
me
this
off.
drive
Remember when
offensively.
we fucking, the last
So far
one we
they've had
got,
3 drives,
dude
3
like would
punts, not
catch
good.
like
Not good
a third
indeed,
of the
because
throws.
you got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now,
Oh, yeah.
sometimes, if you have
Yeah,
a game where
that
neither
shit
side
was-
has scored,
Fuck,
3 punts
hell.
isn't a bad
Like, I
thing.
Do you
didn't know
remember
if
why,
there
though?
was a
Trying to
button.
set the
No?
pace, get
Is there a
up on
button we're
top in a
supposed to
game.
press?
You got to show better offense.
No, you
and
just
find a way to
suck.
put some points on the
Yeah,
board.
probably.
Now a
I'm
first
playing
down
it like
throw,
on the easiest
Tannehill.
setting, because
I'm
like,
just kidding.
Oh, he
don't
dropped
play
it.
this game
And
ever.
that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Which now I'm
Some
starting
of
to
the
see.
fans here don't
Well, I'm
seem too
happy I
happy
did
about
it,
what
so
we've
now I
seen in
know.
this
but
first half.
No, not at all. And I
definitely
understand
make it a
why
little
they
bit
look
harder.
lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The sports games are pretty fun. I used to always get hooked on the shows, the MLB The Shows, because they have like online versions where you do like battle royales and you build your team and you try and win as many times. I used to get addicted to those.
Well, it's like that. Well, Madden's, there's so much shit on here now compared to the one we had.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan
Get around
Coachman
him.
both
Come on.
larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
Pretty much if I keep pressure on their quarterback,
Well,
he
based on what we've seen so
shit.
far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because
Fucking
this
panics.
group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse.
What is it, purple flavored?
Yeah. No, it's called purple. Yeah.
On the return is Jones.
Go. Yeah, no way! I'm such a fucking piece of shit!
All the way in for a Cincinnati score. Just a fantastic punt return of 80 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Hey!
You can have it back, Tennessee.
Hey!
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 I'm out here fucking winning, dog.
Dog, you suck, dog. I'm watching you, dog.
35-0. What's up?
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise.
You ever just boil hot dogs
And drink the water, yeah.
and eat the hot dogs?
No, just take the water to work, and that's what I give to everybody. I'm like, yeah, isn't it great? And they're like, yeah.
Meaty.
It's a little flavor to it, but yeah, it's alright.
Daddy,
Yeah,
wet.
It's got the vitamins and minerals from hot dogs, so.
Wow.
So after
Saucy.
the return touchdown, let's see what their opponents
Healthy.
can do with this kickoff. Get at the 25-yard line.
What the fuck? That's loud.
Where is it? Where is it?
Can you do my homework?
Open the door.
Can you do my homework? Open the door. Oh my god.
Run out there and do his thing during this game. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm
Today's
okay with
Monday.
that. I feel
Yep.
like this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
Math.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there
Fuck.
anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And they get him down, but
Get
not
around,
before
get
he
around,
takes
get
it
around.
across the 40.
I can't see it anymore.
On first down,
See
Tannehill.
it anymore.
Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, you're gonna do my homework and I'm gonna play games. Yeah,
I was fucking
switcheroo for the day. Come on.
Tannehill.
drop.
That's caught. It's Chris Moore. And he's able to take it across midfield
Not
before
push him
going
out of bounds. 'Cause
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Was that in here?
To the air again, Tannehill.
Go!
Oh, we scored them?
Down by the Bengal pressure. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
What's that?
Oh, why you're calling a timeout, buddy?
This is where you really feel for
Oh.
the quarterback. He's been running
I
for
thought that
his
was a
life
door
in
to
this first
handle.
half.
I was like,
No.
what the hell is
5
happening?
sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some
Okay.
more guys in here to block, please?
Whatever.
Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Come on.
On the throw,
You
let
could have
him too
intercepted.
much that time. It's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
I didn't know if you were going to walk back or not, so it's like,
Kudos there, but I think they deserve
if you
even
don't, I
bigger
will.
ones, because in that
Dude.
situation, they had to be.
What?
This is bad.
Loosened up defense, go into pass
kind of
coverage.
same situation
Instead,
again.
Maybe they surprised him a little
forcing
bit running
them
the
to
ball,
kick it
yet they rallied to it and stopped them
because
well
they
short
can't
of
get
a
all the
first
way
down.
Here's Ryan
Dude,
Stonehouse
he fucking
now,
kicked it.
as
I
he's
catch
on
it.
for
I
the
run the
fifth
left
time
side
here
of the field and go
today. He
all
gives
the
us
way and make a
away, and he'll
touchdown.
wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline. Well, on that punt, we've got a man
Sitting
shaking
there
up.
losing my shit.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Who's hurt? Bailey. Bailey's hurt. Why is he hurt? What's wrong with his shoulder?
I'm a fucking shoulder. No.
They will throw on first down with Burrow.
Good fucking
He's
catch.
got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of right around 35 yards on a
236 passing yards, dude. Stats as of right now. Almost the end of the second quarter. For total offense. 286 on us. 41 for them.
Oh my god.
So when everybody take a moment, soak that beauty in right there. It's beautiful.
My dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side.
Drive, mix and drive.
Deep downfield that can hurt your defense.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a round. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this first day of October. We'll get started up at Cleveland Brown Stadium in Cleveland. And that's been a back and forth game, all tied in the second quarter. Next, we head down to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Najee Harris with a couple of touchdowns there. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And right now they have the lead. Who had it working in the first half. He tipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Will you stop your fucking coughing? I'm just kidding. Dude, I got like so much shit back.
What do you mean?
You know, I insured a bunch of stuff on that factory run.
Oh.
I got 3 fucking sets of armor back, 2 guns back, 3 test rigs back. I think the only reason I got all my shit back is because I killed everybody that was in the game left, but then just died to the actual fucking Tagilla.
The Titans going to get the start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
Yeah, because like fucking, I killed the one match, my last match, I killed like 6 scabs and 2 people. But fucking died to Tagilla. But that means I got all my shit back, so my $48,000 armor that I have to buy every time, I got 3 of those back.
Shoulder strain. M. Bailey. Re-injury risk? Medium. J. Baki Jr. Not sure. Same fucking points now. Whatever. Nickel blitz 3, boy.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Yeah.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously,
dude,
some of these teams, there was one team I was worried about, I think.
Take pride in your work and try and put something together here in the second half.
Scored the most points on them out of all the teams I played.
And not much there.
I don't think so.
Up to the 24.
He was the dog.
We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD.
One of the challenges
these small
was
runs on the ground. They're not going to get it done.
They can't. They have to score 10 or less points. They only got 3.
Have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game.
He's running it. He's running it.
And Tannehill's got the first as he slides to a halt. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
Yeah, here alone, or
first down carry for Henry.
Right.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
And a good stiff arm and some space to run.
There you go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Tannehill.
The fucking interception, brother.
Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Cincinnati. 67 yards.
3 times.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Losing yardage back at the 40.
On the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
When you get that close to the goal line, you can't give up yardage that easily. You might have just given up a great opportunity to score 6 points.
A great opportunity.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Burrow going to fake to mix it, and now look to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Now Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Looking for the end zone. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
What's up on 4th down?
A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Play I needed. What's up?
Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to
42-0.
But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Oh, that's right. We're I was like, why is the crowd so quiet? Oh, that's funny.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. And strong running there as he's across midfield.
Bro, no way.
49.
I just killed Tegilla and got out with this stuff.
What do you have?
A fucking crazy ass shotgun, a crazy ass armor plate, a crazy ass face plate.
Like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Well, like the fucking face mask is actual armor.
Dude, his Sega. And oh my god, I got 4,221 XP.
Those like skull-looking masks. Are those like armor?
Dude, hold up. I got 4,221 XP just from killing him.
What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to
Oh
start
my
this game
god.
easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
370 passing yards to 52 passing.
Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Dude, I can't believe I got Tegilla's stuff. The shotgun alone has to be like crazy amount of money.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's Tannehill. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Now this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end
no way.
it on one.
No
they
way.
Want to put together a few more
How did I
throws
get
like
this
that,
lucky?
and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
Get out of here.
In the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Looking for Traylon Burks that time, and it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Play action, it's Tannehill. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss loss of 7. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Folks' kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Automatic first down.
You're shitting me.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down.
Fucking hilarious.
They'll try the right side with Henry.
And
a nice job to break free with 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
I didn't even tackle him. I
Credit
literally
a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run.
Yeah, fucking get sacked, bitch. Fuck you and your flag. Now we just make you look twice as dumb.
A truly all-around great effort against the pass
Trash.
today. First an interception. Now getting to the quarterback for the first time in this contest. I think offensively, they just forgot to prepare for him or simply overlooked him in getting ready for this one. Either way, a big mistake, and he's making them pay for it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now he lost
Get sacked again. It's a fumble.
Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble and then could have been trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
The Folks' kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Charlie Jones now from his end zone.
Finishing out strong.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. T. Higgins leading the Cincinnati receiving corps out for this upcoming series. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
Here we go. And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
Here we go.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 9.
God, I can't believe I fucking killed him. I got so lucky, dude.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Escapes the
No
defender.
fucking way, bro.
A breakaway. And he will get
Yo.
into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now.
Our O-line would play like that
first quarter of the
more
season than
fucking
that.
often.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
Actually,
They
make it
have
this
to,
year.
because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities
Fuck the
of winning a
playoffs.
Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Dude, I just completed so many tasks. I just completed Therapist Salewa because I killed what's-his-face and he had a Salewa. I killed Tagilla, he had a Salewa. Turn that in, then I get the gas analyzer quest, but I already had a gas analyzer. Turn that in, finish that, and now I'm on the other one. Now I need to find 2 gas analyzers. What the fuck?
That matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need.
But I'm a level 9 now.
They go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Halfway through to a level 2.
Yeah, bro. That's fucking awesome.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
He said, all you gotta do is win by 1 point. And, you know,
he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
52-3.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Tannehill. His throw incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Here we go. 2nd and 10. To throw is Tannehill. And his throw here's incomplete.
3rd and 10.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Sam Hubbard.
Sack of the afternoon.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
280.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Jones on the return. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
Gun.
From the gun, a give to Mixon.
I'm running.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 77 yards rushing here for Mixon. He's got a 1st down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
I'm gonna take my time. Psych.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in, and he will not make it to the goal line.
What do you mean?
It's going to come up empty, but that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
He's pissed. He's pissed. He's fucking pissed. Alright, bitch. How do I go up and down? I'm literally the feet. Whatever happened to the ball? What are you doing? What are you doing, A3? Where are you fighting at?
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Tannehill. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was safe. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
That fourth quarter was really
so
rough.
For Cincinnati, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Simulating regular season week 4. Fucking Cardinals.
Cause you be in your zone when you winning on your own when you winning. Wake up, look out the window, see the roads in the Bentley when you winning. When you winning, when you winning. Oh, you ride designer clothes when you winning. Keep when you winning. People all in your business, gotta ride with it tinted when you winning. When you winning, when you winning. Yo, she could come around but can't stick around. That's how I tease her. Been having my way since a little. I ain't never been no pleaser. Always gonna crush these souls.
4-0.
I don't give a I close wheels. You cross the line, I'm squeezing. Every day the same routine, same no new team. Never ever had hoop dreams, but I'm ballin' like I wanna ring. Demon time over everything. You don't know how much it really means. Struggle took a toll on them. Oh, had to come and intervene. Boy, them keys to that Bentley. I'm tryna drive it around. I think I'm driving it gently. Now I'm speeding through the town. I can't even put my phone down. Tryna show the world how it sound. Around and make the wrong turn. We don't even wanna turn around. Lately I've been thinking, what would I be if I ain't take a risk? Struggle, I hated it at the time, but it's the reason I'm rich. Never see me knocking nobody. I know how hard it can get. Respect whoever on they. Cause you be in your zone when you winning on your own when you winning. Wake up, look out the window, see the roads in the Bentley when you winning. When you winning, when you winning. Oh, you ride designer clothes when you winning. Keep when you winning. People all in your business, gotta ride with it tinted when you winning. When you winning, when you winning. I don't do but I've been off them all week. Tryna take this far as I can, I want it all on sleep. Might just put a 40 ball in my mouth, cause I know my talk ain't cheap. Soon as you start running up money, they can tell cause it reaps. Oh boy, it's so much to see. Gotta learn to keep your balance. Going to sleep on silk sheets, but it used to be a pallet. Fell in love with shopping, I'm getting a grip of it, I don't need no stylist. Walking them off, spin it back on anything if it got me smiling. I'm on every L that I ever took, I promise. Flash you with a system, man, I don't look, that's how I'm coming. Can't wait to touch a meal like I ain't got no food inside my tummy. Been had a vision, seen it vividly before it got sunny. You could tell I'm committed. This get hard and I get it, but long as you stay authentic, you'll be destined to win it. I recreated my image. This was earned, never given. Gonna be that way till it's finished. Cause you be in your zone when you winning on your own when you winning. Wake up, look out the window, see the roads in the Bentley when you winning. When you winning, when you winning. Oh, you ride designer clothes when you winning. Keep when you winning. People all in your business, gotta ride with it tinted when you winning. When you winning, when you winning.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll see Joe Mixon. He really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touchdown game. It's the Bengals and the Cards next on Madden NFL 24.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess.
Hello?
They could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a start.
And Scout folks believe that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone
what
they're
happened?
Be there in the end.
53-3.
You. God damn, son. What'd you turn the difficulty to?
Well, because I don't.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go.
I don't know what the
Week
buttons
5
are,
on
like
EA
for all these spin moves and shit like that.
Yeah.
He will make it to the
20-yard right now,
no further.
I have figured it out very quickly.
Now for their opening drive.
Easiest setting is maybe a little
at the University of Houston, threw for over 100 touchdowns. The rookie Clayton Tune.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Is he acting like he wants to go outside?
Here's James Conner. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. You talk about this Bengals defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. #1 in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They'll wind up getting just a yard. 3rd and 7 now. Now this defense for the Bengals, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Today's NFL, when you talk about goals for defenses, and you think that maybe you'd like to hold them under 14 points or so, we think our offense can usually get 17 to 20, so that's a reasonable goal. But when you hold a team under 100 yards of total offense, you're going to win 99 times out of 100. And the one game you lose, you'll know who to blame.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it.
I didn't do that. I didn't do shit. I didn't do anything. I'm done. Just kidding.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
What the flip?
Here's Tune to throw it.
This
is Ertz on the pitch and catch.
Okay, Cardinals.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699.
Cardinals, you already have more yards than fucking Tennessee did the whole
2 first downs
game.
have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Conner. Powers through. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now a quick slant as the throw is complete. Quick slant there gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Look at blitz 3.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And Tune to throw it now. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Rondale Moore, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
In today's football, there aren't a lot of goals for defenses. But when you hold a team under 100 total yards of offense, yeah, that has to be a goal that was met. Big check mark for them in last week's game.
Fuck yeah, that was
Looking
sick.
to throw, Tune.
What are you?
This will be swung out here for Conner. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
No
shot. A short game that doesn't
you better not kick that. You better run that motherfucker.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Thunderfoot.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Good.
Now Tune.
That's ballsy. Cardinals are actually doing pretty good.
They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go
consistently getting their first downs.
So after the conversion on fourth, here's
like they're almost gonna get a touchdown here in a second. Fucking quit changing my character.
Gonna throw it.
Henderson. That's who I want to be. I want to be at the end.
Time and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Logan Wilson coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all
Yeah,
get
I'm the 5th guy that's giving something up because
Give him 40 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13.
You fuck. Okay.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
I thought he false started us. I was like, you son of a bitch.
Back in Arizona, second quarter action.
Yeah.
The Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Here's Toon. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Prater's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season. He connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Motherfucker don't learn today. Sorry. Cleaning out my bowl. Three versus 9. info. Just all clogged up.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Bengals now set for their first possession, and it's Pro Bowler Joe Burrow who leads this offense in his 4th season now out of LSU.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case,
and this is taken in at the 5. And
signature that motherfucker.
Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
It's only your 3rd. Man.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shout along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
Oh, wow.
And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good.
This is lazy.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
A little bit.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gassed,
right?
Yeah,
a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Get the heat on.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Tune. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Let's go.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure. And it's a loss of 6. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Throwing, Tune.
No way.
And they got him once again. Mike Hilton, always dangerous on the corner blitz, and he gets the sack. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, They've got to change
Clearly
their
they can't
blocking
handle a
assignments.
blitz.
They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
So I can soon, of course, they just eat. Oh, fuck it, go for it.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Here's Jones. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. Yes! Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Right fucking there.
What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion. But still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Right? That's true. You've said that before.
Yeah, Andy down. Fuck him. Garbage.
Came back.
Can't believe an announcer would say that. Shit. Fucking loser. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
He's trying to say, if we had Andy Dalton, that motherfucker eat a dick. That motherfucker didn't do nothing for us. Shut up.
And he'll get it up just past the 20.
That motherfucker didn't do nothing for us.
21-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Just say.
They'll toss this out right for Connor. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Elon Musk offered Wikipedia to change their name to Dickopedia.
On 4th down, Matt arises sent on to punt.
Mike was a dictionary.
Yes.
First kick 47. This one looks good as well.
He'll say the professional answer is, but you know exactly what he means.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
I mean, just look at his card. Model S.
Receiver Jamar Chase
Model
as the Bengals get set to go on offense.
Model
September
X.
sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball. Right? When guys, when they first hit the league,
because he's a troll.
It's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time, and they're hot.
It's like his
what a phenom. Then they get
the Rocket.
On them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call, because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward.
If for some reason you doubted Chase's elite ability, how about this? Missed 5 games last season, still reached 1,000 yards and made the Pro Bowl.
Like, that's so irresponsible. You did that because of a movie.
Playmakers.
He said, yeah, get fucked. Fuck you. Do what I want. I'm a millionaire.
Fuck, he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
He's got 1,000 millions.
I just say fucking millionaire.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
Burrow going to get this into the hands
Damn,
of Nixon.
of course. I have armor that I need to actually get the
football.
line.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
BT&I Module 3.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
What I should do is just run to the fucking extract. The fuck? Why did that guy just scream like that?
On 3rd and 1, Burrow.
Oh.
This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
We don't fucking kick on this team. We run that 4th down play.
They'll try and run with Nixon. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Because we retarded.
Because we fucking get that first down, dog.
You should play We Ready then.
So they get the conversion on 4th.
We
and now from the 25,
Ready.
they operate with a
So,
1st and
football
10.
song.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company.
We ready
Oh, the ball comes out
for
on the hit, but they say it's
y'all.
incomplete.
Damn, I got slapped.
So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where it was the visiting Ravens who were able to come in and take this one on the...
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Glenn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Just gonna let you know.
So here are the Bengals set to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
We have everything covered but the fucking field.
looking to pass. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. No, he stays up. But now he's taken down. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Here we go. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now it's Burrow. Under pressure, they got him again.
What the
for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. They're trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing and well read, because
what are you doing, Barrett?
For the quarterback, when he's got no blocking in front of him, this guy
I stopped throwing fucking Jamar Chase, and now I'm getting sacked and 3rd and 21.
You need to run the quick fucking
now Joe Burrow on 3rd and
quick little screens like they do in real life, man.
That's what I'm talking about. You throw it to him and fucking catches it every time.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down.
Now
I think the defense
first down,
the switch
bitch.
on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. Play action. It's Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage, because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Touchdown
Bengals.
Touchdown Bengals. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me.
Goddamn.
And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Good motherfucking play, you know what I'm saying? I let the AI play Sam Hubbard, and he's had like 4 sacks.
You don't want to mess Sam Hubbard up.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. They'll let Mixon try and run it in.
Come on, Mixon. You son of a bitch.
Comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That's the hardest team I played. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, and stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Son of a fucking win.
after
and
the touchdown.
being
McPherson
the
on to
home
kick
team
this one
does
away.
affect how you play, the players play.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder. First-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Sack.
Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Laid his ass
out.
out.
A gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. That reception brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, put you
in trouble, and he's taken down. DJ Reader with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And we'll see what he can do on the return.
Ooh,
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense not able to believe their good fortune probably. 1st and goal at the 2. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. Mixon is in. Touchdown Bengals. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Just wanted to hop on for a couple minutes and get some raids done. I did. I got like 4 tasks done today.
McPherson on to kick this one away.
Got ranked up 2 ranks.
And you put in your hacks.
I did. I know where everybody is now. I'm just kidding.
Fitz back out and ready to go.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If
that
they're
would be
going to
nice,
try to pull
but
off an impressive
you'd eventually get caught.
it has to start right here, right now.
And then you spend all that money for nothing.
Chance to get out of this situation,
really
but they also understand they've got to
Plus, then it doesn't really make the game fun.
In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Fun when you don't know where the fuck people are. I hate getting scared in that game, but it also makes it fun.
I just want to know where the fuck Madden is at.
Behind the line
I
of
don't really
scrimmage.
care if any
Sam
other
Hubbard
people
that
show
time
up.
coming through defensively with reckless abandon.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Fuck that. But hey, you win some, you lose some. You lose most of them, you win a small amount, but that's what makes it fun. Peace on the streets,
Again, it's Connor. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Yeah, wait a minute. What's the
3rd down now? Those last.
Can we see the conditions? The thing. 15 points or less.
Indicative of how things have gone for them, just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
It's all good, dog.
Here we go. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got his man. That's Sample, the tight end. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Burrow now off the bootleg. This goes out wide for Mixon. Touchdown! Joe Mixon. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
Yeah, that's a nice play design right there. He's going to fake the give, then roll out, and he lets his back leak out toward the pylon. And how about the throw? Right where he needed it to be for him to catch it in stride, he's able to take it into the end zone.
McPherson on for the point after. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Means it's going to be way back. He's going to kneel.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Cover 3 bus seam. Cover 3.
And Tune to throw it now. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Tune to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good pickup there, a 22.
He fucked up.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there, because to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Now Tune. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw, Tune. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly
the
has,
best
but
so far
in his
of everybody.
defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense?
In his defense, I got it,
You
yeah.
see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Got my ball.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He'll fire deep, looking for more. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up. and ready to go and you think are going to be successful, not so far in this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's
Almost
going to wind
had
up
it.
incomplete.
On
However,
Chase.
we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
All right.
Okay, so he stepped foot out of bounds. Charles came back in first to touch it, and they got him for illegal touching.
Yeah, and you know it doesn't matter either, Brandon. Catch it, don't catch it. If you're the first to touch it, that's going to draw a flag.
What do you mean?
On one, ready?
Now a 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 27 yards there, a 1st down. But they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Now Burrow on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now 3rd down and 7. All the option left, it's Burrow. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Punch drive. Salem.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier.
Higgins.
Now they're out there again to try once more.
Don't fucking fail me.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. It fights him off. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other
there was
way
probably
with
somebody
football.
open.
The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Toon going to throw it. That'll be Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Here's Jones on the return. It'll be a turn following a punt of 45, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 0-0.
Immediately called a timeout. Oh, fuck.
On 2.
Irv Smith.
Here we go, here we go.
Smith. Okay. Okay. 4. How much anybody else? Okay.
First down. Here's Burrow. And it's incomplete.
I should have just took
Still
off
throwing
running
to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did.
Shut up. My team good, your team trash. Yeah.
Say you gon' ride, say you gon' step by me, spin the slide, say you gon' step by me, who gon' step by me, who gon' step by me.
Yeah, told him I would be a boss before I had business. I don't even need nobody here to vouch. I was all alone, so I ain't have a witness. Right back to the lab. Gotta go to work, I'm revving up my engine. I was just putting groceries in the bag. Now wait a minute, yeah, forgot to mention. I'm $100 million richer. Might paint $100 million picture. One man army, but I don't fatigue. Better have $100 million coming with you. Got good karma, so I'm riding fiscal. Hit the crossover, leave them playing Twister. Or they thought that I was just...
What? Firefighters and Spider's teammate. Fuck does that mean?
I count this money, then I count my blessings. If I ever took an L, then it stood for lesson. I'm the one, ain't no second guessing. Tried to dim my light, but my soul fluorescent. Wait, I tried to stay, but depressing. I even prayed to God, he ain't get the message. I'm living in the present, they gon' feel my presence. You can't dim my light, cause I'm luminescent. I rose from the ashes of the section. I seen a stranger in my own reflection. I point the in my own direction. I would've did it for my own protection. Keep debating about the go. I'm the one like 2, 3, 4, 5. How you playing both sides? How I make 1 million, 2 million, multi. How I make 8 figures, 8 million, 4 times. And I was underutilized the whole time. It's rigged. I guess they couldn't find a gold mine. You dig? The sheep sleep on me with the ghost cosign. I stopped thinking about the future cause we got no time. The world changed. Damn. World change. Yeah, I tried and failed. I see my best friends jail, but betrayal was the real pain. Damn, the world changed.
Fuck yeah.
Look.
Fuck y'all, just
I built walls around the house, networking. All these bloodsuckers, I just hope it's networking. Soul searching, broken hearted with my chest hurting. But I was gifted with the best curses. I'm suffocating and my weight keep fluctuating. I showed love, how the you hating? Damn, I'm the greatest, but that's unrelated. I either overstay my welcome or I'm underrated. Lately I've been trying to wake sleepers. The fake woke and the gatekeepers. Too shallow for big fish, I stay deeper. We all gotta meet the same reaper and the same maker, even if we never touch the same paper. Made enough for a surplus, quotas, but the money brought us much closer. Used to be silent when they load up. Remember that? Now they sit around and upload them. I swear the world changed. I swear to God the world changed.
This is the development tray. Superstars, this is the abilities tab. Here you can see what abilities a player has.
No, I just want him. How do I? Edit play.
Here we go, bucket off the pick and roll. Shit, gotta go, we don't move it scary. Last time I shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like it's Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We don't switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't no regular steak. No one wrong way.
No.
Richer than me. This ain't up for debate.
Who?
You got a love. Maybach, lay back, matte black. Just to on your truck. Now I'm in the AMG with the all black tint. They don't know it's me, but they got a little hint. How you worry about it when you can't pay rent? I've been there. Lago and Bowie, I went there. Off of MLK, used to live there. Basketball on the tier, used to win there. Up in the cell at 17. Back in jail with no bail at 19. Up the road with a life is at 20. Made my first 100,000 at 23. Now who is he or who is she to speak on my name when you ain't me? Why they talking I'm overseas? Ziggy Smalls when I was with was all a dream. Keep on talking and pump me up. Call me lucky, I guess I got dummy luck. Give it a play and then it is time. Better believe we gon' it up. Hey, he might snitch on YouTube. Say that you was up and put that on YouTube. Why you always rapping
That's
about
why.
it? Did you do? Why you always rapping about it? Did you do?
Keep
Hey, if it's up like that, it's up like that. If it's
he's good.
If it's up like that, it's up like that.
I guess I'll trade your center for your center.
Trippin', this is easy, easy. Got 'em excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hear nothing hate to say. Let 'em talk about it. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away with the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch 'em talk about it. I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on a flight, take a trip to Peru. Yeah, hop in the whip that is missing the roof. My woman a fire, just look at my boo. I'm no money, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh. I don't need much, ability to do. Ooh. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like two. I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got 'em excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hear nothing hate to say. Let 'em talk about it. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away with the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch 'em talk about it. Every week I got a mission to get it. Hop on a flight and then finish in business. I'm sitting in business, just look at the ticket. A traveling man, I'm switching to pivot. Why would I talk about it when I live it? I know that you live it, I know that you mad. Putting up numbers and flipping the digits again and again and again. Well, you get it. Elevate and enjoy the saga. Better pay, give me more than dollars. Still on the grind, ahead of my time. My yesterdays are your mananas. Trip to Hawaii to bust out the haka. I bust out the haka, I bust out the ooh. When there's nothing to do. Never been capping, you know that it's true. Haters will cry me a river like boo. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like two. I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got 'em excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hear nothing hate to say. Let 'em talk about it. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away with the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch 'em talk about it. Yeah.
wanna stand up. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my part, see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays. When I'm doing shows, gotta get all prepaid. What you, I'm on it, break, no side, no about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Starboy excellence. Them other guys irrelevant. They all on. Zoe Kravitz half white, half melanin. Baby face and a white gold tooth cap. I treat the waiter nice, she love that. I mix the blueberry pie. It's not what I wear, it's how I rock that. If I can buy that twice, I'll cut that. Sweet 110, spot that, chop that. Tryna lock me at the teller, it's not that. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my part, see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. I'm a #1 like you say. Used to kick ball on the estate back then. T90s with the Levi's matching. Drips in the denim, that's classic. Beats get wrapped like Futamaki, that's a sushi roll. I'm a young CEO, gotta do as you're told. Gotta act your stat, gotta play your role. I was OT, all shutting down shows from A to B, long way to go. About time they know about me. Hello, the jiggle and clap, jello. I've been on top, where they at? Below, presidential flow, Marilyn Monroe. I got girls, got euros, stacking them both. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my part, see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays. When I'm doing shows, gotta get all prepaid. What you, I'm on it, break, no side, no about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate.
Cause you be in your zone when you winning on your own when you winning. Wake up, look out the window, see the roads in the Bentley when you winning. When you winning, when you winning. Oh, you ride designer clothes when you winning. Keep when you winning. People all in your business, gotta ride with it when you winning. When you winning, when you winning. Yo, she could come around but can't stick around. That's how I tease her. Been having my way since a little. Always gonna crush these souls when they realize I don't need them. I don't give a fuck how close wheels you cross the line, I'm squeezing. Every day the same routine, same ain't no new team. Never ever had hoop dreams, but I'm ballin' like I want a ring. Demon time over everything, you don't know how much it really means. Struggle took a toll on them, old had to come and intervene. Boy, them keys to that Bentley, I'm tryna drive it around. I think I'm driving it gently, now I'm speeding through the town. I can't even put my phone down, tryna show the world how it sound. Around and make the wrong turn, we don't even wanna turn around. Lately I've been thinking, what would I be if I ain't take a risk? Struggle, I hated it at the time, but it's the reason I'm rich. Never see me knocking nobody, I know how hard it can get. Respect whoever on it, cause you be in your zone when you winning on your own when you winning. Wake up, look out the window, see the roads in the Bentley when you winning.
That's 12.
When you winning, when you winning.
That's 14.
Oh, you ride designer clothes when you winning. Keep when you winning. People all in your business, gotta ride with it when you winning.
Need all that.
When you winning, when you winning. I don't do but I've been off them out a week. Tryna take this far as I can, I want it all on sleep. Might just put a 40 ball in my mouth, cause I know my talk ain't cheap. Soon as you start running up money, they can tell cause it reeks. Oh boy, it's so much to see. Gotta learn to keep your balance. Going to sleep on silk sheets. But it used to be a palace.
Holy fuck. Hell. I really want it. Yeah, I'll see.
Point 'em out, 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 point 'em out. Watch 'em panic. Got 2 chains on, I'm too late. Got 1 watch on my wrist. I'm round and I'm getting it. I'm young, but I ain't ignorant. They keep asking who the hell you think you are. Him and him. They keep asking who the hell you think you is. Him and him.
Been the best in this game for a minute. If I want it, then I'ma go get it. Ain't no asking, you know I'ma spend it. I don't go back and forth like it's tennis. I'm in mode, I've been locked on a mission. Keep it G, I ask God as my witness. I'm not pressing my bro off suspicion. Never pressing my bro off suspicion. She from Nola, she got superstition. I'm not waiting and hoping and wishing. I'm not stopping, I'm on and relentless. I'm a stepper, I'm standing on business. In the rumors, I'm minding my business. I'm a tool to teach you how to get it. I tap in with the ones in your city. We make movies, we all the way with it.
Point 'em out, point 'em out, point 'em out, point 'em out,
Hold up.
point 'em out, point 'em out. Watch 'em panic. Got 2 chains on, I'm too late. Got 1 watch on my wrist. I'm round and I'm getting it. I'm young, but I ain't ignorant. They keep asking who the hell you think you are. Him and him. They keep asking who the hell you think you is. Him.
There's him of the week.
Yes, I'm him. I did the impossible, but I'm not him. Gotta be by the escalator. I'm on the rim, hit the butter with a blitz. We gon' study this film. I ain't gotta say nothing. Ain't always for real. Country, trying to give me your meal. You want you some pilots. You got you a deal. Mr. Bushwick, Bill, tell me how you feel. No, I'm not from Dallas, but yes, I'm a cowboy. We them boys. We making loud noise. Stay fresh today. I be looking like a house. Got a defensive line that'll make them sit down. Feel like a D-lineman, but still making touchdowns. Them in their hometown, I ain't here now one sound. I've been a big bully since I was on the playground. I'm all grown up and I still don't play around.
Point 'em out, 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 point 'em out. Watch 'em panic. Got 2 chains on, I'm too late. Got 1 watch on my wrist. I'm round and I'm getting it. I'm young, but I ain't ignorant. They keep asking who the hell you think you are. Him and him. They keep asking who the hell you think you is. Him and him.
Real.
Yeah. First off, my name Toad, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Grew up wearing platinum fubu on the southwest eating fufu. And the hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped that all these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broke and barely eat. I should've bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way up, long ways from the day.
Look, here, let's fix this way.